Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to day number 16 on the Journey series on the Backcountry 4X map by RGC Modding. My name is Fury Machine Gaming, and welcome in. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome, and I hope you guys are doing fantastic, because I am as usual. As you can see, happy Monday, first of all, and welcome back, everybody, to a great series. As you can see, we've made some changes to the farm, and we brought in some final towards the end equipment that we're going to be getting to, and let's get going. So we switched out. We had the Mac pack, but we had to get rid of the Mac because it was a it was having a issue with the it was having an issue with it was crashing my game, and you guys know when it crashes your game over. So we also decided to do the belts. Yeah, we'll get this going here, and then I'll load this up. Now, we are going to have to upgrade our our wood chip factory over here, because we got to make prefab walls, and we don't have it. So I will show you what we got going on with the equipment, and then we're going to seed a field. We got to plant some grass, and we have changed everything pretty much on the farm. I gave you guys about 5 episodes worth of, you know what, I don't need that high. This was for the Mac. I can go down a little bit like this, get in here like this, and we can kind of drive, well, we can drive underneath it now. We've changed everything. We gave you about 5 episodes of the harvester, the tree harvester, so we're ready to go. Now, this doesn't hold 180 like it used to. It's only going to hold 60. We're just going to put this in a line. That's it today, because we are... the cement factory is pretty full. It's got like 200,000 in it. But as you can see, we now have a loan of, we'll get up here and I'll show you guys where we're at. Go all the way to the top. Finances, 1.185. We had to take out a $185,000 loan. But after we sold everything, as you can see, we sold $504,000 worth of stuff. And that was in this. We sold a lot of stuff and then brought it back. But once this hits 60, then we're done with this, and then the next load we'll do this every other month. But it is really foggy out. As you can see, we are day 16. Yeah, I was literally about 5 minutes short of doing this. So I've got some news to tell you guys. We are getting super busy on the farm in real life. So we are going to have to drop down our videos from 7 days a week to 3. I really can't see. Woohoo, this is crazy. So I hope you guys understand. We're going to have to go either Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever. We'll get you guys 3 videos. But happy Monday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great for real. We are going to have to drop down, but I also want to drop my video size down. So instead of 40 minutes now, because halfway through, as you can see, the first half of the day is like super foggy now. So the second half of the day, it's going to start getting dark really soon. So let's drop our videos down to about 30 minutes. I also have gotten rid of the tree harvester. Can't really see. Let's see. Hopefully this burns off very quickly. And I got the Brucks back in, and we upgraded the Brucks from 50,000 to 500,000. We have now brought in our first real American tractor. We have upgraded to the... whoops, I'm not even here. See, that's how the fog's throwing me off. We've upgraded to the Case Magnum. Now, the nice thing is this is a mod also on the in-game mod hub. I do believe it is. I think I got it from there. Yeah, I think I got all the new mods from the in-game mod hub. This is the Case Magnum 340. It starts you at 340, 380, 418, and 435 horsepower, with the ability to put tracks on it. Thank you to Farm Sim Guy and Empty Pockets for showing me that the tires make difference in the deformation. I was losing my mind. Absolutely was. We have the Ultima seeder in here. It does not take fertilizer, but it is a direct drill. So we are going to plant some grass today. So we've got this in here. It's 340 horsepower to start. So we can still upgrade this to 380, 418, and 435. So we can upgrade it 3 full times. So let's get going. Let's get going and get this done. We want to seed, and then we want to get our wood chips going. But we're going to drop down the videos to about 30 minutes. You guys are going to do that. When I come back, we're on day 16 now. When I come back to you guys, I'm going to be on day 22. And then we'll come back and we'll be on October 1st. And then when I come back for you guys, be October 1st. and then October 14th, it's 21st, and then the 1st. So what I've done, and by the way, if you use tracks, you can't go as fast on your tractor, just so you know. But yeah, we're excited. We're going to stay on this. We're really getting stuck. Now on this field, what we've done, if you can notice on this this field, anytime you're on a backcountry Yukon Valley on an RGC modding, when you first put in a field, it's going to, when you lime it and everything, it's going to look spotty. But it's done right. It's done everything. So we're going to go ahead and get this ready to go and seeded. And then I'll show you my equipment here that we got. Get this opened up. Get up here so you guys can see. And we'll go to like this. And what a difference. Now, jump over this fence. Turn around. Do a Michael Jackson move on it. So we have upgraded everything to what we needed to do. So we have an 18-meter wide lime spreader now. That's it. You'll see how fast this goes. We do have a cultivator. Now, I put the mod in here, create fields from a cultivator. So we have the MBach in here. Cultivator 9.5. Everything is 9.5 meters with the exception of this. This is 10. Now, I brought this in because you guys know this is my all-time favorite manure spreader because I own one in real life. The K-Brand Knight. We own this in real life. It's 10 meters. It comes out the side, and I love it. It's my favorite spreader. I love spreading manure with it in real life, and so that's why I brought it in it. But we're going to get this seeded today, so everything's going to be a little bit faster pace, and then we're going to get started. We want to get this, and then now our now you can see how much smoother this is. Our Brux now holds 500,000, and we can sell it directly out of there. So that's kind of neat too. Now, eventually there's a couple more things we have to buy. We have to buy our mowers. We have to buy a roller, or not a roller. We have to buy our seeders, which not seeders. Hang on a second. I want to make sure I make this corner. Sorry, get that out of the way every time I start recording. Not seeders. We're seeding with one, Fury. We're seeding with one. We want to get our grass work stuff. So we want to get ourselves a baler. We want to get ourselves a mowers and things like that, just to finish our grass work. Because all three of these fields are going to be grass at first, and then our crop field for our straw is going to be straight ahead. So before the end of this month, well, no, before the end of next month, we want to make sure by the end of October that we get our cows in here and we get that field over there and we get straws going. But we're going to keep the multi-buy point in here until we're all set. I am still looking for a seed maker, which I do have. I have found one. I think it's one that somebody converted over from Fs25, where you just put grain in it. So whatever grain we put in it, it will make us seeds. So then we'll have a seed maker, lime maker, fertilizer maker from our cows. I also added the more manure from the cows, so it'll produce double. But yeah, we're excited. So let me get the videos straightened out for you guys, get you on a nice schedule so that you guys can really settle in and get it going. I think I'll put a silo in for our wood chips like we did on Piney Acres. My brain is everywhere. I'm just super excited. I get excited, and then my ADD kicks in, and I can't really I have to like really concentrate what I'm paying attention to. So, but yeah, I was already getting set up with this, and the game crashed. Like and then I had to take that mod out of here. So I was like, okay, what's going on here? And I discovered, because there was only one mod that I got. It was really easy to figure it out. There was only one mod that I got off a wonky site, and that was the Mac Pack. That was the Seed Tender. A really good mod, worked really well, but it crashed. But every other mod so far, with the exception of the Brux, and I know where I got the Brux from, so I know the mod author from that one, so I know that's legit. But anyways, let's get our shout-outs out of the way. I want to give a shout-out to Nacho Cast Presents for usually allowing me to use his music, but usually when I narrate anymore, I just don't like having it on. It's easier just to not have it on, but I'm going to give him a shout out anyways. My main man, Russell Whitlock. Russell, you the main man, brother from a different mother from New Zealand. What an amazing guy. He's going to have videos coming out soon, so stay tuned. Our main man also, well, our second main man, Big A. Yes, over there on Twitch and YouTube. Van Ham Gaming, MT Pockets. I can't forget about my Pockets. He can't go nowhere. Van Ham Gaming, yeah, can't forget about him either. But it's going to start getting really, really super busy on the farm, guys. So I have to back down, and I have to get back to reality and start getting set up. We've been cleaning and getting everything done, cultivators getting set up, everything, because next week it's Monday. So guess what? We're into March already. By next week, we'll be full blown into getting ready. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I like it when it's work outside time, and it's going to be a little chilly at first, but I like it. I can also set this cruise control now. But as you can see, what a difference. So, whoops. Shout out to those guys for helping me get that figured out. I was starting to lose my mind. I was starting to change tractors. The only thing I wish that Giants would do is I think that they need to start, if they want to put like real life stuff in here, I think it's great. I think it's awesome. As a real life farmer, I think it's amazing when people can come in and do stuff that real farmers are doing. I think it's great. But I think they also need to give the common layman's person, the person that just comes and plays the game for the sake of playing the game and not just wants a nice, chill, relaxing thing, doesn't want to play realistic, the ability to shut things like the deformation off of the ground and things like the fog off. You know, if they just want to come and farm and go, you know, just kind of relax, because not everybody plays Farming Simulator for a job. I certainly don't. I have a real life job. But this is more of a hobby to me, but I'm more of a serious hobbyist where I put out videos for it. I record what I'm doing and try to tell what I'm doing and all that stuff. So, but I'm talking about for like you guys that are watching this and are just playing a game to just come home from work and relax, or get up in the morning and not have to worry about anything. Just come and play Farm Sim for a few hours. They need to give you guys the ability to shut that stuff off, because the first 3 times I tried to do work on this field was annoying. And I had way more than enough horsepower, and I was like, okay, you know, if it wasn't for my guys, you guys looking out for me, I wouldn't have known that tractors are the best to use in this. I would have just kept trying to struggle through it. So there, getting a little sniffly. The weather's changing. It was 52 degrees here today, so it got up to the 50s. But it's supposed to, Sunday here, it's supposed to be back down into the teens and 20s. So it's going to go up and down, and Fury's going to get sick, and then he's going to be going, and then be fine. Then we'll be good for the whole summer. But there we go. Now we'll get this done, and then we're not going to roll. So now we're going to put this away, and we're going to, because we don't have to roll it, it's grass field. And then we're going to go ahead and try to get 500,000, and we've got about 15 minutes left. Like I said, I want to keep the videos to about 30 minutes, me narrating. Thank you for allowing me to put those few time lapses out. It allowed me to get really caught up with everything I do. And now I can get a little bit more what you guys are used to, which is me. You know what I mean? We have to find a spot for our shed that we want to build. We want to build a shed. And I think because we're going to be going down to the next field, we're going to leave this right here, because the next month, now this month we planted grass here. We won't plant that field up there till October. So let's shut this down, unhook him, and then we'll come over here and we'll go all the way up and grab our bucks. And then in October, we're going to have to clear that out over there and make our first field for our straw. And then we go. There we go, guys. We got our first field of grass in the ground. So next month it'll start. So in November, we'll be able to mow it for the first time. And then we can do this. Well, let's go. Let's go. As you can see what I've been doing, and I explained to you guys last time what I do, is I make it, when you got a big section like this, I make it to where like you paint it in, and then you know where to clear the trees, if you know what I mean. So. There. This big tractor may work way better. Remember, the little ones, the little truck didn't work good, but this one so far, ooh, I've been able to go right over it. That's 2 in a row. Let's see. Let's see. That one had to go backwards over, but as you can see, now we don't have to cut trees anymore. We did that. I did that for those of you who wanted to see some realistic logging. Not realistic, but you know. Here we go. There, yeah, see, that one went right over it. Oops, didn't get it all. I wish it had tracks in the front. That'd be kind of neat. I think the John Deere does, right, guys? And at 500,000, it's not going to take long because, as you can see, we're already at 76,000. So let's come all the way down here now, and we'll paint in the next row and start getting that done. And like I said, we're ready to go. We decided to put our house right here in the middle. The next thing we're going to do is I think we'll just put some sheds where we need to for now, and maybe I'll build them. I don't know. Here's the question I have for you guys. Can you get my thoughts straight here? Can you go in the sheds that once you build them? You know, like when the buildable sheds, can you go in them? Or is it just for decoration? Because I know the houses, you can't really. We'll just do this whole line like this. And then we'll clear all the trees out in that line there. And like I said, we're at like last I checked, we were at like 428 trees or 424. We'll check here in a minute. Get this like this and like this. And then you can come and build your farm. Like you can paint in where you want to do your farm, but once you get it big enough, I'm not trying to clear every tree or whatever on this map. I'm just trying to do what we can do to keep the series going. I also made a decision too that I think, did I literally, yeah, that's okay. I figured if we make it at 28-day months, if we make it, say, 5 years, I think we could then legitimately move on, if you know what I mean. We can legitimately just move on to another map and keep this one in the wings. And well, that worked for the first 2 trees. No, it doesn't. Not 2 chains, 2 trees. As you can see, we almost got 100,000 already. Now, I did some basic figuring. At 180,000, it gave us 30,000. So at 500,000, it should give me about 50,000 is what I'm guessing. So we'll make about 50,000. We'll save up our money, and then when we get enough to pay the loan off, let's pay the loan off completely, and then we'll be free to start saving up what we need to. And then I think eventually we're going to start making a road back towards our first mine so we can start gold mining, because we want to do all that. There's just so many things to do. Now watch this. This gives us like 20 grand here. Yeah, literally 25,000 for those big trees. That's why I'm saying you get a lot of wood chips. What were we at for trees? Statistics. 445. We've done 13 trees already. 2 million liters of fertilizer already. Or what did that say? 23,389 liters of manure already. Isn't that nuts? Now, once our animals start producing it, it'll be so much better. Then we'll have everything free. Because my goal is, every time I play on one of these maps, I like to be completely self-sufficient. I like to make my own products. I like to do everything. Because if you were really homesteading it in real life, and some of you guys are maybe that are watching this, you have to be self-sufficient. You have to reuse equipment. You have to do what you got to do, and so on and so forth, if you know what I mean. Now, we don't necessarily have to paint it in like this. We could just go clear some trees and then paint it in. It's so we're not like, see that one? It worked down there, but it didn't. But it's working. 160, almost at 200 grand. And I did notice that, I don't know what's going on with that, but there's like a heat signature on this map. Like if you get it like just right, it looks like there's heat coming off the ground. It's kind of neat actually. So, because I did some figuring, and I've been looking at the last couple of videos, and it seems to me when I keep them right around 25 to 30 minutes, you guys seem to be the most engaged. As far as what I mean by the engaged is watching the entire like video, if you know what I mean. You watch like 20 minutes of it, but when I make them 40 minutes, you guys tend to kind of fade off, as well as I do too. I mean, that's not a knock on you guys. I do the same thing. When you get to the point where it's like 25 minutes in the video, I start fast forwarding it. So if I can keep them right around 30 minutes tops, then you guys will be awesome. 25 to 30 minutes. So, oops. All right. As you can see, the reason I'm doing this little tractor is very nice. Not going to be, and you can see now, the reason I made the fields that size is at 9-10 meter equipment, it's very easy. As you can see, where my ultimate goal is to be able to get one field harvested, fertilized, limed, fertilized again, and then seeded all in one episode. That's what I want to do. So as you can see, we're at 9.5 meters now, 9-10 meters, and we're able to get multiple things done now. We're not just stuck on one field. I want to be able to get that field done so that I can make the whole episode just prepping a field, if you know what I mean. So we'll try to get whatever it takes us to get to the 500,000, and then we got 500,000 liters of wood chips, and now I could have rolled that over there, but I'm concerned. I have a roller that I put in here that may be another issue, and I don't want to put it in yet if I don't have to. We are going to need a grass roller, and we may not. I don't know, because I have to do manure, so I still need at least one field of straw. I'm hoping, this is what I'm hoping, that I make a field or the pen big enough to where it'll hold like 500 cows, so that we can. At 500 cows, you really start making some money. There are fertilizer makers out there that take manure and make fertilizer out of it, so we might do that. No, we're not going to do that. We got to make seeds. We don't need fertilizer. We got manure for fertilizer. Come on, Fury. Think a little bit before you do stuff. Oh, you see that one? Went right over that one. That's nice. We're at 300,000. See, it doesn't really take that long. Not to hit 300,000. And I got thinking about it that eventually what I want to do is bring the Brucks in, or not the Brucks, what do you call that there? The Treks in here and just cut down some trees. But you know what? This seems to be working pretty good. You know, if we can get, I think 500,000 would be, what are we on now? 38 trees. I'll bet you it's going to be close to 50 trees. Going to be close, but we're going to be wrapping this up in another couple of minutes anyway, so like I said, if I can keep it 25 minutes or less for the video, and it's going to work out perfect anyways, because once we start getting more and more closer to October, it'll be that. So let's go sell this and see what we get for 300,000. We can kind of judge it. And then that'll be it for the video. So I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes now so that when we get over there, we can wrap it up. And then that'll be it. And then I'll finish. Now, and then when we come back, everybody, it will be September 22nd, just so you know. And then after that, then it'll be October 1st. So I want to get this here. But anyways, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here on Wednesday. So there we go. Now let's sell this real quick, and then that'll be it. We'll finish up the video. See what we get for 300,000. Now we got to add 200,000 to that, so it's another 30,000 on top of this, whatever we get. But I wanted to sell this at least. Goes pretty quick. I like the Brux, how fast it empties. It just goes really, really fast. Here we go, 88,000, and we're going to get 30,000 more on top of that. So right around 100 grand is what 500 will get us. All right, we made it. We made it to the end of episode day number 16, shall we say. When you guys come back, it will be day number 22. We're just basically, the reason I'm doing that also is it's rinse and repeat. We're going to empty the stones in. We're going to do that. We're going to come back. We're going to start stacking our pallets and getting them ready to get them into our house. We got to get our lumber started to move up to the house and get a flatbed trailer, all that stuff. So it's basically at this point in time, after 16 days, it's rinse and repeat until we get done. So it's cut down $500,000 worth of trees, sell it. I think what I'll do is I'll take the money and let's put a silo in real quick before we get you out of here. Let's put a silo in over here on our farm someplace, or even here. We can, because we can move it. Let's put a silo here for dump the wood chips, and then when you guys come back, I can sell it. Or vice versa. It doesn't. I guess it really doesn't matter. Half a dozen one another. But anyways, I'll see you guys in a few days. Have a great couple of days off from me, and I'll see you guys Wednesday, and it'll be the 22nd. Have a great day, everybody, and night and weekend.